Have you ever heard of an animal that can live for over 150 years and wears its own built-in suit of armor? You guessed it, we're talking turtles. These incredible creatures have been around since the age of dinosaurs, and wow, they come in an amazing variety of shapes and sizes. So, let's dive right into their fascinating world.
First things first, let me ask you a question. When you picture a turtle in your mind, where is it? Go on, take a second to think about it, because the answer is probably way bigger than you expect.
Okay, if you imagine them in the water, you are absolutely on the right track. You've got those huge sea turtles swimming through coral reefs, and you've got smaller turtles just chilling on a log in a lake. Water is definitely a huge part of the turtle story.
But wait, what about on land? Yup, they're there too. You can find them trekking through dry, sandy deserts and rustling through the leaves in deep, green forests.
And they're not just in some far-off exotic places. You might even spot one in a local park pond or a little stream nearby. The bottom line is, turtles have pretty much conquered every continent, except for the super icy poles. They are true survivors.
So we know they live almost everywhere, which is amazing. But what are the things that actually make a turtle, well, a turtle? Let's zoom in a bit and figure out their spot in the animal kingdom.
At their very core, all turtles are reptiles. That just means they have scaly skin, and most of them start their life inside an egg. So they're part of this big, scaly family that includes alligators, lizards, and even snakes.
Now, here's where it gets really mind-blowing. Look at that last point. Turtles are the only animals on the entire planet that have their backbone fused right into their shell. So it's not just a house they carry around on their back, it's actually part of their skeleton. Their own rib cage evolved into this incredible mobile fortress. How cool is that?
Now that we know what a turtle is, let's look at the two big lifestyles they have. It really all boils down to one simple question. Do you live on the land or in the water?
But before we get into that land versus water thing, get this. There are over 300 different kinds of turtles in the world. That is a massive family, with members perfectly designed for all sorts of environments.
And this slide breaks down those two main lifestyles perfectly. On the left, you've got your water turtles. They're built for swimming, with webbed feet or even flippers, and their shells are usually flatter to help them glide through the water. But on the right, you have the land dwellers, which we often call tortoises. They've got these thick, stumpy legs for walking and big, high, dome-shaped shells for serious protection.
So how does an animal that's famously slow manage to survive for millions and millions of years? Well, let's take a look at their incredible toolkit for staying safe and finding food.
I mean, turtles are basically living tanks. Their shell is the ultimate shield, like a built-in helmet, and it's covered with these bony plates called scutes that make it extra, extra tough. If danger shows up, a lot of turtles can just pull their head and legs inside and poof, they're safe. And don't forget that beak. It's not just for eating. It can give a surprisingly nasty bite to anything that tries to mess with it. So what's on the menu for a turtle? Well, it really depends. As you can see here, some are total plant eaters, just munching on greens. Others are carnivores, looking for snails, worms, and bugs. And then you have the ones that aren't picky at all. They'll eat a little bit of everything. A turtle's life begins as a real solo journey. The mother turtle digs a nest, lays her eggs, and then she leaves. After a bunch of weeks, the babies have to break out of their own shells using this special little tool called an egg tooth, which actually falls off after they hatch. And from that very first moment, they are completely on their own, ready to face the big, wide world.
All right, you knew this was coming. With over 300 species out there, you just know there are going to be some real standouts. So get ready to meet some of the record breakers and the true characters of the turtle world. Let's start with the record breakers. The biggest turtle on Earth is the leatherback sea turtle. It can weigh as much as a small car. Then, on the complete opposite end, you've got the speckled tortoise, which is so tiny it could literally fit in the palm of your hand. And for long life, the giant tortoise wins, hands down. They can live for over 100 years. One even made it to 152.
Okay, now for a serious hunter. This is one turtle you do not want to mess with. Let me introduce you to the alligator snapping turtle. This turtle has one of the coolest and deadliest tricks in the book. It just sits at the bottom of a river with its mouth wide open, and it wiggles a little piece of its tongue that looks exactly like a worm. A fish swims in, thinking it's found a snack, and then, chomp! The turtle's jaws snap shut in a blink. It's brilliant.
Okay, next up we have a turtle that looks like it came right out of a cartoon. This is the eastern long-necked turtle.
And its name is no joke. Its neck is literally as long as its shell. It uses this crazy adaptation to hunt. It'll just wait patiently, and when a fish or something small swims by, it shoots its head out with lightning speed and snags its meal.
Turtles are amazing survivors, no doubt about it. They've been around for millions of years, but today, a lot of them are in trouble and are facing some really big threats. The good news is, they need our help, and we can actually do something about it.
Here are 4 super simple ways you can be a turtle hero. First, just enjoy watching them in the wild. They're wild animals, and that's where they're happiest. Second, become a turtle expert. The more you learn about them, the more you can teach other people. Third, and this is a big one, keep our planet clean. Picking up trash like plastic bags can literally save a turtle's life. And finally, if you ever see a turtle trying to cross a road, ask a grown-up to help it get to the other side safely, in the same direction it was heading. Every little bit truly helps.
We've covered a ton of ground today, from their built-in armor to all the different kinds of turtle superstars out there. So I want to leave you with this one last question. What's one thing you will do to help a turtle? Just think about it. Thanks so much for watching.